live editing, aka just me messing around. What is a good YouTube? But we're here back again once again. Been a very long time, obviously. I thought I'd be way more consistent than I am, but obviously not. So I'm just doing a very bad job at doing what I want to do. Today I got a dream for you. I had like a few days ago, not a few days ago, a while back. I think it's very interesting. The reason why I've been telling dreams because not a lot of crazy stuff has been happening to me, which is kind of a good thing because I don't like crazy things happening to me. But oh my gosh, let's just jump into the dream. In my dream, I can remember that me and my family, we were going to this like birthday party or something, or well, okay, so like the party, it reminded me of those Spanish parties where like a woman or a girl that turns into a teenager from like Mexico or whatever, like they have the quinceañera, some like that. I thought it felt like similar to that. Um and like I'm at this party with my family and like we have a whole bunch of family members. Um they're well, half family. I think what was going on was my girlfriend. She's Spanish. So like, well, Mexican. Oh, I said Spanish. I mean dumb. Anyways, she's Mexican. So like, I think as I'm doing with her, um, even though she's like a few days older than me, which is kind of weird. Anyways, so like, I'm at this party with a bunch of random people I don't know. That's from my girlfriend's side. Um, and like we're at this weird like I don't want to say castle, but like a plaza. We're at this plaza place, and I'm walking around, and I leave these little kids. They want to play tag with me, so I was playing tag with them. I tagged them, whatever, kept them entertained, and I was with my girlfriend, and all of a sudden, like a piece of the flipping house, whatever, fell off. It was a big chunk. I saw it in 4K vision. This giant chunk of the building hits me on the head. I went pancake face plant into the ground. Um, and like in like a different like view, I just see myself laying on the ground and my girlfriend like, oh no, oh my god, Anthony, are you okay? And like start freaking out, trying to got my mom or whatever, got everybody to like surround me, help me out. And like I remember when I got knocked out, like after seeing that, it like my viewpoint went zooming back into the clouds or whatever, and I went into this like dream. I was dreaming that was in a dream pretty much. I'm in this other dream, in my dream. Um and like it was so weird because I was stuck in this ginormous like mansion house thing, and it's like really dark. It's like from Dead by Daylight or something. I think is what it's called. Where like the huntress or the witch, whatever. That's kind of the monster that was in this thing, in this like mansion, whatever. But like most of my family members were there that I knew. Some of my friends were in this mansion, and they were freaking out because I was there. Because I like basically when I woke up, I was at the stairs and I'm walking around this house, and I had to follow rules. I had to follow the rules of the witch. That's what they called the witch huntress lady thing. And like I was walking around, and I found my brother. I think I think it was my brother or one of my friends. I can't remember. But I found somebody along the lines of that. And keep in mind, it's pretty dark. And how his like little setup was like he was sitting on a carpet with a bunch of like shop things there, and we're in this kind of hallway thing that leads into a kitchen, a small little kitchen area. And he's all like, Anthony? Anthony's, is that you? And I'm like, oh my god, are you okay? Cause like he had like an arm missing, he had like a robotic like thing going on right here. Like it started like spreading and it went back in. Like it just kept like his face. You know how you know the scene where the Terminator get it like his face blown off or whatever, and like you see part of his like eye. That's like what it was, but like it kept like his skin kept growing back into it, but it kept like retracting. And I'm like, uh, yeah, are you like, are you okay, whatever? And he's all like, oh my god, there's no way you're Anthony. I don't believe it. Like, tell me I'm dreaming. And I'm like, you're not, because I'm dreaming. And I'm trying to tell. I'm like in my mind, I'm telling this my friend or my brother. I can't remember, one of the two. Um, telling about how like I'm in this dream and you're a dream person that I dreamt up or whatever. He's like, there's no way. I can't believe you're real. Like, you're alive. And I'm like, what happened to me? And, you know, I asked them, like, what happened to me? And they said something about how, like, I didn't follow the rules. And um, I sorry, my brother wanted to talk for a second. Anyways, and like I guess I didn't follow rules, and the witch huntress thing came after me, and like killed me. So that's just what happened to me. Um, and that was like he said it was like 500 years ago or something. I'm like, how are you still alive? And so he started telling me how, like after I was hit on the head, like some bad voodoo happened, and now they're stuck in this in the flipping in this mansion whatever. And you know some of them like passed away from the witch and like some like other things in the mansion. And so he's all like, whether, well, like, I don't know how to get you out of here, but like there is a plan that me and everybody else been scheming to get out, but only one person can go. And since you're the one that's alive right now, I think you should do it because it's very important for you to do it. Because you know I came back from the dead somehow, so like I'm there. I'm like, oh okay. So I'm on this quest trying to find some random stuff like candles and. Sorry, my brother came in again. Weird cut. Anyways, so I'm off this quest trying to find candles and like these like runic rocks or whatever, trying to build this altar or like this teleportation fucking ritual thing. And like as I'm going through, I see bits and pieces of my like family, but they're all like really messed up. Like my mom was a frog person. My brother or my friend, I can't remember. That's why I got confused because they were also kind of robotic, but they were full robot. Like you can definitely see the bolts and stuff in them, and like he's all, and they were saying how the witch tried to do an experiment to bring me back alive because I was important to her, I guess, and like experiment on them to see if they would live, and they obviously did. But I was missing me, like I was missing my soul or something. And like I'm going through whatever, and from time to time the witch or whatever will like come out of the darkness, and she would say, "Oh, you're getting close to the pieces, but you better not break my rules, or else I'll come after you or something." So like she wanted me to get the pieces, obviously, but she also didn't want me breaking any rules. And so I was avoiding her from time to time. I'd see her, and one of the rules was like to not bump into her in the dark because that's when everybody should be in bed or whatever. But it's always dark, so nobody's supposed to bump into her unless she comes to you, and she knows where you're at, but she didn't chase after you for some reason. She was weird. Um, so I'm gathering these pieces, and I got them all together, and I went back to my brother and my friend that had like a missing arm, whatever. I said, okay, good. And like all of a sudden, the mansion starts shaking, and there was some lights and candles, whatever, but they were going out slowly, leaving complete darkness. But you see the witch like face come really big. And he's all like, "Don't you dare start it!" And I'm freaking out. I didn't know what to do. And so my friend or my brother, he's all like, you do this, you do that," and like he's trying to help me set it up. And all of a sudden, like my family members and my friends that were all mutated or whatever, they came back and they were trying and sorry, my brother was talking to me again. They were trying to like protect me. They're like, "Anthony, you gotta start this now. You gotta go. You gotta leave." And the witch is all like, "Get out of my way!" And she started like, and she's all like killing everybody. Like she's disintegrating and burning people, exploding stuff. Like she was just killing everybody I knew. And I'm like, "I'm so sorry." And I'm trying to like find a page on this book or whatever that I had to find. And I found it and I tossed it to my friend or my brother. And like the witch or whatever, she had the staff and she just yoink, like she fucking chucked that shit like she was an Olympic athlete, and it like stabbed into him, and he's still trying to read it off. He's all like, blah blah blah, like go back to where you came from, and he closed it. And like there was a big beam of light that just goes zoom into the circle, and I'm like, "No, don't." He's like, "You need to go." And like his arm was missing. Some like fucking spider thing comes out of it. Like the spider arm or leg comes out of it, like clips my shoe and just drug me in there. And so that was insane. Like he was getting like slowly like burning and like melting, whatever. So like I was dragged into this like beam of light, and I woke up, and I'm in this car with, I'm sitting like between my girlfriend's legs or whatever, and she's holding me, and I'm freezing my ass off. I was freezing cold, and they're like, "Anthony, wake up," and I woke up. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, "Oh my god, you're okay." And they're starting telling me how we're trying to go to the hospital because like I guess I was bit by some bug that was supposed to turn my body into like frost or whatever. And so my girlfriend's like holding my head and I'm freezing cold. I have like 10 layers of blankets on me. It's crazy. And they're trying to get me warm and I'm slowly just turning ice, and like I like from my head just started going down back in like freezing parts. I couldn't move some of my body parts that were supposed to, like function because there's ice on them and like they were freezing. And my mom was like bobbing and weaving, and for some reason like we had to hit a few like fast food joints to get food, and I'm eating and stuff. It was just weird. Then we finally got to the hospital, and at the hospital we were sorry, at the hospital, the doctor's doing some checkups or whatever, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you've been bit by like the ice bug, whatever, and you're dying. Not much we can do about it. So we're gonna put you into this like robotic body coffin thing." And so as they were doing it, I just felt my heart stop. I knew my heart stopped. I'm like, I think my heart just stopped. And then I just woke up. Very, very weird, innocent dream. Probably think I'm on like crack cocaine or something. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, come back, subscribe. Hit the bell to know when I'm gonna upload, which I have no idea. And just, yeah. I'll be getting a haircut tomorrow, so you might just see me different. I'm gonna get rid of this beard too, this neck beard of mine. But anyways, I don't have an outro, so I guess bye.